Edmonton tonight. It's a fabulous event, and why did you decide to hold it?
So the reason that I started this is I actually decided to do a client appreciation event because we have a lot of clients that we build some awesome relationships with, and the problem is that when the transaction's over, we don't actually get to hang out with them ever, and it's kind of, you have thank you gifts and things like that, but you don't really get to say like a real thank you. So I thought this would be kind of a cool way to show some appreciation. And
I've noticed as well from talking to a lot of your clients, they have their mom here, which bought a house from you, and then their sister sold one. It's a very word of mouth industry for you. How has that been?
Yeah, it's so cool. I mean, it's obviously a really big compliment when when I work with somebody and they say, they were so good that I'd refer them to my brother, to my mother, and that's a huge, huge compliment. So that's one of the reasons that we're having this event, is just to say thanks for that, right?
And the number one feedback that I'm getting from everyone here as well is you're very honest. And some guy even said when we came into a house, oh, Jeremy said you can do better. We're going to go to a different house. So what made you be that way in this industry?
I just pride myself on treating people the way that they would want to be treated, right? And so, and it shows. And I did that really in my first transaction. It was like, you shouldn't buy this house. And the look that I got back was like, are you telling me that for real? And the referrals that come with it and stuff, I went, wow, that's kind of the secret to this business, is just to be an honest person and to give real advice. And it's really the way that we built the business, and it's worked out fabulously. So
100%. I think you've done a wonderful job at that. And when I was looking online at your website, you kind of came into the business when it wasn't doing so well. So how did that make you into the person that you are today? Did it make you fight that much harder in the beginning?
Yeah, it was like you really had to learn to sell, or you had to get out. And so obviously starting in a tough market, it's like do or die, and you got to burn the bridge behind you. And thankfully it worked out really well, and yeah, couldn't be more happy.
And I also read too, your dad and your grandfather were in the industry. So when you were growing up, did you idolize that? Did you want to be in the industry? How did that happen?
To be honest, I hated the industry when not so much my grandpa, because I didn't see that as much, but when my dad was in the industry, he was always working, he was always gone. I thought, just, this job sucks. And, kind of getting a little bit older and seeing what was happening and meeting a few other people, I went, this is actually pretty cool. So obviously trying it on my own, I realized what the passion is all about and why we work all the time, because it's just really a fun industry. So.
And where do you hope to take your business in years to come?
We want to keep doing what we're doing. My goal has always been to kind of be the best, not the biggest. It's not really about growing in numbers, but in growing and in getting better at service, and I was trying to work on that. And so obviously to do that, I have to bring on more staff, and I've got to train them really well. So my role's changed a little bit where, now the focus is on making the agents that are working under me do the same thing that I used to do. And so so my plan is to keep doing that and to try to keep growing these numbers and delivering better and better service. So
perfect, sounds good. I don't want to keep you for too much longer. Everyone's here wanting to see you, and I understand you have to make a couple speeches, right?
I believe that's the idea, yeah.
Okay, well, sounds good, and thank you so much. Enjoy the night.
Thanks.